Welcome back to the show. You know, with the amount of time we all spend looking at screens these days, it's more important than ever to take care of our vision. Dr. Evie Lawson from Eyes on You Seattle is here with help on something she sees with a lot of her patients, myself included, dry eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, truly is something that everyone deals with, right? How common is this? I'm going to move that hair.
You know, it's actually kind of scary, the statistics at this point. 80% of patients who are sitting in front of a computer screen all day, which is most of us, we're seeing signs of dry eye. And it's the first time we've ever seen signs of dry eye in the pediatric population as well. So it's a it's a very real thing.
Oh my goodness. So what causes dry eye?
Life. It really is a lot of screen time. Medications can cause dry eye. There's so many risk factors for it. Age is one of the most common, so we tend to see it especially in women who've been wearing makeup their whole life. Over time, it just really can start clogging up those pores and become an issue.
So you told me about this, the
meibomian glands.
Meibomian glands. And
Yeah.
I know we have some pictures that we wanted to show. So is that what that is, the meibomian glands?
Yes. So the one on the left is the healthy glands. Those are actually mine. They're, you know, I do spend a lot of time.
Thanks for showing your glands.
Yes, you're welcome. we spend a lot of time in front of a screen as doctors as well, but I've known about this and I've taken care of mine. On the right-hand side is one of my staff who did not want me to say her name because she's embarrassed about her glands. Who can say that, right?
I mean, I know. I hear you.
But she has done a lot of screen time and she has also worn a lot of makeup. She's done a lot of things with her eyes that have made it so that she's actually missing a segment of gland.
So that's the where you can tell is it needs to be longer.
Longer, and then also where it's circled there, you can see that they're actually gone. They're all atrophied.
Okay, so I actually came in and had you check my eyes because I've been dealing with dry eye for I don't even know how long. I'm not even sure when it first started. I started using the drops, but now I feel like I can't live without them. So you kind of told me about this new treatment. Let's talk about what the treatment experience is like.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's two different treatments, two different things that we need to really treat. One is heating up those glands and getting them healthy again. You can see how long they were in that photo. Those get clogged up. So we need to get some heat deep down and around there. The second thing is we got to stop the inflammation. Your body basically goes into fight and flight mode. It's panicked, so there's lots of inflammation. We need to get that under control. So the two treatments we do, one is the heat, which is we do RF, radio frequency, which gets deep down around those glands. Side effect is decreasing fine lines and wrinkles, which is lovely.
Terrible side effect,
I know,
mean.
right? And then the second thing is using the IPL. And many people have heard of IPL as smoothing out the texture of the skin, decreasing the signs of the pigmentation that happens over time from sun damage. It can also treat patients like with rosacea and inflammatory things, skin conditions.
Yeah, I see Kalika here doing her bit, her magic.
Yeah, so that's the RF treatment, and it is so relaxing. It's so soothing. It's almost like a hot stone massage. You've experienced it.
I was going to say I can vouch for that. First of all, Kalika has the hands of an angel. She does. She's got like a heavenly touch. But yeah, I mean, it is so soothing and relaxing. And then
that's
the IPL.
Yep.
And she's like, it's going to feel like a rubber band snap.
Yep.
And it did, but it wasn't awful at all, and it's only like 4 times on each eye.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So yeah, we can do this on the full face if we're seeing signs of the inflammation, like with rosacea patients or people who've had a lot of sun damage. We can do it all over this face, but we're specifically targeting those glands, those meibomian glands on the top and the bottom lid when we're doing the treatment just for dry eye.
And so how does the radio frequency, like what does that do for the glands?
Good question. So it's the only thing we know of that will get down deep around those glands to help heal atrophied glands. So in the my employees not so great meibomian gland photo, those glands, we are slowly seeing them actually heal themselves because we're getting so much heat. It's increasing the collagen and elastin around those glands and letting them heal themselves instead of just being constantly clogged.
And what about the IPL?
So the IPL stops the inflammation.
Oh, okay.
That's the magic sauce. It's so cool. So when it's chronic, you don't even know when it started. So when it's happened for years and years and years, your body's creating this inflammatory response. It's almost like an autoimmune issue.
Oh, okay.
So then the IPL gets on in there and it stops the inflammation that's happening around those glands.
And I have to say, it's almost like the subtlety too of after the treatment, I've noticed I'm using the drops less and less.
Yeah.
which I mean, I would have to have them every day,
Yeah.
and I'm not buying them as much.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
But you also say that it's not just right away, too. It takes some time, right?
Yeah. So I have quite a few patients. You know, we've been really actively doing this treatment on patients for a little over a year. I'm just living my best life as an optometrist right now because I'm actually helping to cure these issues. And I have a few patients over the last couple of weeks, and they have just come in with white and quiet eyes, and they've been so happy and so excited that, like, I didn't even know I was in so much pain all day long, and now they're fixed. It's so cool.
I love this. All right, before I let you go, I know you have a special offer for our viewers.
Yes, anybody who does a dry eye treatment in our office, we're doing a fantastic giveaway for a lipid eye cream and a sunscreen.
Okay, that lipid cream. I like it. Thank
amazing.
you so much. I actually didn't even know I had dry eyes until I couldn't really read the prompter. I thought it was an eye problem, and an eye doctor years ago said, no, it's just dry eyes. Affected my job. Thank you so much, Dr. Evie. It's so good to see you. And so to get in touch with Eyes on You Seattle, be sure to visit the website on your screen or connect with them via Instagram. They have a very fun Instagram page as well. Well, like we said, we spent a lot of time looking at our devices, but is that blue light taking a toll on not just our eyes, but also on our skin? When we come back, a solution to keeping our skin looking young. We'll be right back.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Eyes on You Seattle.